Hello everyone, it's Rita here and thanks for stopping by. Today am going to be working on some center pages. I thought I'd make a couple in advance, see if I ever use them. I don't know, because you don't know if it's the right colors or whatever, but I do know I'm going to use something with blue in it, so I thought I'd be safe if I did that. And then I was trying to find something to go with it, but it's just being on the computer forever. This kit, or these papers are from I know I have it here. Lynn's Art Studio. Anyway, it's in my link tree. But again, they're all portrait designs. So, isn't that cute? I don't think I showed you these yesterday. I don't think I did. But anyway, they're all portrait, so that's not quite going to work for me in this little project. So I'm going to set these to the side. This one is going, I can go either direction. Okay? So, you're going to need your one page, whatever it is that's in your journal that you want to use for your center. And I'm going to use this one here. So I'm just going to fold this in half. Now, if you have, your white lines around the edge because you don't have the borderless printer, just, whatever size your page is going to be is what you're going to be using. Okay, so now I have a piece of cardstock that you could use regular paper, but if you do, you would have to make it a little more stable because these are actually going to be pockets. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is take our page, cut it in half. Let me open this. So we know that, I know that my page is 11 inches in width or length, whatever you want to call it. Yes, let me make sure. I'm pretty sure it's 11. Yes, I'm thinking the other way is 8.5. So to divide that in half, we're going to use 5.5. Is half of 11, which is standard paper here in the US, standard size. Okay, now we're going to, I'm going to turn these so that this side, these go together, because when we cut it, we want enough for both sides. Now, I have done this before. I don't know if you've seen it or not, but yes, I have made this before. Okay, so there is no real measurement. You can use whatever size you want, but let me show you how I cut it. So I'm going to take this little guy here and I'm going to do I'm going to lay it on 2.5 by 2.5, 2.5 by 2, and you can just use your regular ruler to do that same thing. Get my pencil, and I'm going to mark it here and here. Okay, and then I'm going to run because this is going to be the back, so you won't see it. I'm going to run a line down that, and you want to keep these together. I might even clip these because you want them to be the same. Okay, and then you're going to go up. I went up, did I go up 3 on mine or 2.5? Let me just kind of get an idea. So that's, yeah. So I'm going to go up 3 inches from the previous line. Move this up. This ruler is so nice when I have all these straight edges, like when I used to quilt. I mean, this is the degree. So it's like a 45-degree angle is what you're cutting. Okay, let me move this down here just get out of the way. And then I'm going to do 3 inches again. Okay, so you could do smaller pieces. Actually, I was going to say we could even just cut this part away and not even use it if you if you didn't want to, if you wanted some of your back to show. Okay, so now we're going to cut these, and I'm just going to use my cutter, put it on this dot to this dot, to the end of the line here, and cut. Set that there. And this one goes from here to here. That's going to sit there. It went off a little bit. Oh well, I think it'll go together, but still. Okay, and I'm going to go there. Now, Judy at Rose Lane, I think it is, her channel, does the same thing, but she does quite a few other things along with it. Okay, so now I'm going to set these, kind of keep them in order. And then this is my, let's see if you're in camera, because I noticed that yesterday's wasn't in, my hands weren't, or the bottom was missing. You could see it, but not very well. Okay, so now we're going to take this little card, this triangle, and put that one there, and this one there. Because you did it sideways. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Why are you... Okay, it goes there. It scared me. See, it's going to fit right back onto your page. See? And that one's going to sit up there. And that one is going to sit up there. And then these two go up here. Okay. Now, if you wanted that to be reverse, so this would be a pocket down here, a pocket here, and a pocket there if you wanted. If you didn't want that, I'm trying to think here. Let's move that over. I'm going to move this one this way because I kind of want my pocket there and the smaller one down here. So I did put it on the wrong side, but then we'll put this back up this way, and this way. Okay? So now I'm going to show you where to glue. I'm just going to ink this real quick around here, because once I glue it on, I can't get to it again. So I hope everybody's having a glorious day. It's very sunny here. It's chilly, but it's sunny. I don't know what the temperature is. Right now I can't feel any heat in my house. I feel cold. God, I got bruises all over me again. I apologize for my bruising. When everybody was here, my family, and us, we're all getting older, and we don't see each other very much because one lives in Oklahoma, two live in California. Michigan, now Georgia. So we're spread out. And so we don't see each other quite as often as we used to when we all lived together in California. But one of my sisters, actually both of them, one is like me. Hers gets bruised. I mean, she just barely has to touch it and it's bruised. And my brother is the same way. He, you could hit it on the edge of a doorknob and you've got a bruise. That's how I get these, because I'm not very sturdy when I walk and I haven't been drinking. I just can't walk straight anymore. So, it's just annoying. Have these issues, especially when I want to do videos and my nails fell off too, so we're good to go. All right, so we want to leave this open here, and of course you would probably ink around your paper there too, the back paper, because that's going to be the other side of your page when you put this in. Okay, so I'm going to do that and just try to keep it on the line. Now you could punch a divot here to help find a pocket. If I was going to do that, I would probably do divots in different locations. I don't know, because I don't think you can get them all straight across. But let's try it, because I haven't done that before. I think I don't know, I just cannot do a little tiny divot. I'm going to skip that one because I already glued it. So let's say we put one down here and one up here. And that will give us some opening. Okay. Or you could cover, you could put lace here so you could see that was the opening. Now I don't want that to show. So let's just make them work. Okay. Now we're going to do this one. And we're going to glue, let me think, because I don't think we want to glue this part. At least I'm not going to at this point, because I want my journal cards, when I put them in, I just have to do these corners here and this one. You'll see which ones you need to glue. Sometimes watching a video and things get turned and turned, you don't even know what they're doing. Okay, so I'm going to glue this edge, and not this edge. So here and here. I forgot what it was I was going to glue. Should X them. Hold on. It's probably too late to move it, but it looks like I got that a little crooked. I should have probably, darn it. I should have inked that line and I would have been able to eyeball it. Now this one, we're going to glue the whole thing down. Or you could just leave this one off if you wanted. Okay. this side. I wanted to get a couple of these, not this particular style, but a different style of a center page done. And you'll have to probably, I will have to, because, let me just do that real quick. This was, look at how far off I was. When I saw Judy do this, it was so complicated for me to figure it out, but I've done it now a few times and I've got it figured out, except, you know, laying it down the first time. But I'm sure this is something that she came up with, and she's creative that way. And I think I want to glue that too. Okay. I was going to just try and do triangles, but they just didn't come out right. This is way off here. Trim that edge. I hope you guys do a better job than I do. Okay, so here and here. It's kind of weird, like, where do you glue? Oh, I forgot to put the divots in. I'm just going to divot here. They don't have to be in the same spot. But you could put them somehow where you would like them to be. Rooster's driving me nuts. All I can hear is the rooster crowing. Okay, and this one gets glued all the way down. Like so. Okay, so that is a nice little center page, even though mine is a little crooked. I can fix it up. And then you can embellish this. I can't get my lid on. Come on. Oh, it's already dried up. You can embellish it with some lace across here if you wanted. She made pockets that actually fit perfectly in these. And that was even more complicated for me. So let me see, what do I have? A journal card somewhere. Well, let's see, I think that's probably too big. Yeah. Let me grab some. I had a couple larger journal cards over here. I don't know what to do with them. Okay, so for instance, this one, you can put a journal card, you know, out the whole thing. And so if you just want to put large journal cards in here, you can. This one will take a very large journal card back here. So, or long tag or something like that. You could, if you glue it here, like at the bottom, actually, I think I should have put a divot in that now. If you glue one here, if you glue this edge here, you can have it just go down to here, which is not very much room. Let's see, here's a smaller journal card. And if we glued it there, that one would come down to there. that wouldn't be bad. Actually, I think it's okay. And then this one back here, I'm just holding this, would only go that far. Okay. So instead of all the way to the bottom, and I think I would prefer it to stop because I don't want to make a journal card that big, I don't think. So I'm just going to glue, I'm going to stay away from the edge of that. So that I can still put, and of course, you know, you could put smaller ones in this. Did I glue it down? See, so you can make them different sizes. Fit. Maybe that one a little smaller. Okay. So I'm just giving you some ideas of, you know, the sizes that you could put in that. You could stuff it with a lot of different things. And then, like I said, lace. Let me just see if I got something that's handy. So if you didn't put your little divot things in there, you could run lace like this and, you know, just cut it there. And that would give you edge, you know, to find the pocket. Or you can always cut off a little of the bottom. Just line it up on these sides so that you will have enough difference in, you know, to get your journal card in. Okay, so I'm not going to do any more to this one. This one I'm going to put in my finish it later pile like Tanya does, but it makes a really unique center page, I think. Okay, then I was gonna try, I got these, let me just see here. These are from that book I bought. Where are you? Oh, Secrets of Devon Wood, my nature journal by Jo Brown. I took some pages out because when I was doing this, these pages actually are pretty much the same size as the back of a journal page. So you could cut it down if you wanted. So let me get, and this is pretty thick. Because I'm thinking the image, I like that frog. Don't know if I want to put it on a journal page. Not in, let me see, maybe those would look okay with this as this side. These are all portraits, so that one would look pretty on the back. That one's going to have to, I don't know what I'm going to do with this, because when the designer designed it, they put that flower right smack in the middle. All right, so I'm going to just fold this. I'm going to do this really quick. And that'll be my back. And I can see that this is going to be too big. So let me cut a little of this off. So I was thinking this would work for like Edith Holden page. You know, sometimes we don't want to cut up our images. This time I'm going to ink inside here so I can see my line. So I think you could use, you want something a little sturdy. Come on. And this is a lightweight cardstock. But I do want the frog. So, let me cut this. And actually, the butterfly does look pretty good with it, but I wanted to keep the purple flower on the other side. Come on, Rita, just cut a straight line. Oh my gosh. Let me straighten it up. It was a little big anyways. Okay. Okay, so if I put these two together, we'll get these two images. See, I do like the flower. Where, oh, it's on the back of the frog. All right, this is botanical. Okay, so we're going to take this one and this one. Move it. Now, like I said before, you can cut it any distance you want. This is going to be the back side. So let me find a 2.5. I don't know. I like to start with 2.5 for some reason. Mark it there. Mark it there. Okay. It's going to be difficult. I need a pen. This is not going to show. Where are you? See? I already lost it. Okay, 2.5 here. And then maybe I'll go I'm gonna go 2.5 up here. Checking my time to see how much I have. So here we have a distance. I mean, this is just an option that you can use. You have a distance here of 6 1/4. So if you wanted to do it equally, you could do it 3 1/8. Or if you wanted to get 2 more, you could do like 1 1/2 and 1 1/2 or something like that. So I'm just going to do 3 1/8. And let's see, I think I can just use this ruler with this line on the edge. That makes sure it's a 45. I can't see my dot now. There it is. So just line this up. And you can get these little rulers like in the 12.5 inch size, which is what I used to use mostly for quilting. All right. Are you gonna put this in your little chopper guy? I just don't have it. I don't have it handy. Your little guillotine. maybe you can't because it might be too long. Unless you're using a 12-inch guillotine. Upside down. Let's see. I don't know which one is the frog. It's really hard to get this back. Does that go here? No. Where does it go? Okay, that's not the right. This one goes down here. And that goes, nope. Okay, we get to put a puzzle together. Right? Okie dokie. Cute. Now, I wonder if I want divots in it. We do have to be able to identify where the pocket is. Let me just do this. I'm not going to do the whole thing because I have one more center page to share. Okay, so when I line this up and glue it, I'll make sure that it's on this particular line, and then I can trim out the edges. But I think that's going to be cute. I'm happy with that. So wouldn't that look neat? An Edith Holden one. And then, I mean, you would cover it up if you're putting journal cards in it, but still, I think it's still kind of cool. Because when you take them out, you've got your little animal there, or flower, or whatever. All right, I'm going to stick these all back in here. Fold that up. And glue those on a little bit later. All right, now the other one. Let's see, let's put that over here too. The other one, I was going to use some book pages, copy dyed. I had a couple. What did I do? Although I didn't press these, but it's okay. Now, this particular one is just going to be, excuse me. These are going to be, this is another one that she did. Isn't that pretty, though? I mean, I don't know if I can get her. So what I want to do is get as many straight lines as I can get out of a page. Let me do this so I have a centerpiece again. I just find it hard to come up with center designs, and let's see how far across she is. 1, 2, 3, 4 inches. That would probably work. Maybe I might go over a little bit more. There's her elbow over here. So I want this 4 inches. See, I'm not going to have her on the same side. I guess it doesn't matter. I mean, I'll just put something on the other side a little different. Okay. Ink in the middle of this in case I need it. I'm not going to go that far out. Okay, I kind of like her. She's not going to show very much, is she? All right, I'm going to make her a little smaller. You can make these any size you want. There's no right or wrong size. It just depends on what you want to see. Okay. So that one is going to go there. I'm going to fold this as straight as I can without doing a scoreboard. But do a scoreboard if you want to make sure that it's down good enough. Okay. Let me put a little glue in here. Usually I'm going to go all the way down because I might use this bottom for something else. Look how it just will not stick. So weird. Just bought some more of my parchment paper today. It's getting kind of expensive. I mean, it is expensive. It's not kind of getting expensive. It already is. Okay, so I'm going to lay her there. And then I'm going to take, I think, some book page. I just want a little contrast between the designs. And that will go under that. Let's see, it doesn't even need to be that thick. I'm just going to fold this one over to give us some stability. I'm just going to use the glue stick. Seems like all my videos have been long. All right, so I'm just taking a look at this before I glue. Okay. So there's a pocket, there's a pocket. And I was going to put 3. Let me see. If I put the bigger pocket here and a smaller pocket here, So there's one. Actually, it's still going to only be 2 pockets. But I do like them coming out this way. Okay. So I'll use this piece over here. So normally you wouldn't have to go, you know, your piece of papers could be smaller. I do like to put the edge on. So on this side, we'll do another one of these pockets. Here. And then all these papers go with her, I'm sure. On a blue page, something blue. That goes in with this. Okay, so we're going to make it the same size. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to get these birds in. Now, I'll just save those for something else. Whoops. This floral would look pretty next to her. Okay. So I want this the same size, and 1/4 of an inch more. Now you could sew up these if you wanted. Okay, so she's going there, and that one. And that one's going to be glued down to the page. Then we'll have this one, and this one. That one. Oh, that's upside down. Okay, it doesn't matter. We'll just make sure that the writing is not there. Okay, you can put lace down these. We can do divots on these, which I'm thinking I might want to do that. Let's move her down because her head's going to be cut off. Let's get this one glued down first. Whoops, I want that. I want bottom. I have run out of room, but it's been fun. I've just been kind of like doing anything that I want. All right, so this one, let's try to get them the same distance from both of them. So there's that. Oops. And she's going in there. So that'll be good. So I'm going to I only need to glue the top and the bottom. Okie dokie. I guess I should just cut them all the same length and I wouldn't have any issues, right? Okay. Her head's in. Just going to give it a little bit more than the page. Of course, I did want, let me go up here. I wanted more. I wanted an all book page and not as much of the blank. We're going to glue ink this before I get that down. Can't glue that first, can I? No. Oops. Oh no, I'm not going to glue this part. But I still need to glue the top and the bottom. I apologize. Can't. Not thinking right. Alright, I wanted it like 1.5 inches from this edge. I've done this before, but I glued them all together before I glued them onto the page, I think. Okay. Straight. I can come back and do this. All right, now if I was really good at this, getting it organized, you could have all your papers measured. Okay, you know this is going to go on here, like so. Okay. Or you could always have double-sided paper there and not even put the pocket there. But I like the sturdiness. Oh, sorry, I'm just yawning. Yawn, yawn. Been sleeping a lot lately. I've been sleeping in. I've been going to sleep early. don't know. It's absolutely dried up glue. My lid on. Okay. Cut that. So if this wasn't for center page, you could cut two at the same time. I mean, you could put it up, do it like this, and then, you know, make it go in this direction. So this would be on one part of your book, and then this would be somewhere else on another page. Okay, this one is going to be 1.5 inches. I'm just going to glue the top and the bottom. I thought I glued that down. Guess not. Come on. Probably doesn't need to be glued down, but it helps. So 1.5. This one's going to have I didn't ink that. I'll come back and ink it. Let me ink this. One less I have to worry about. This is going to go here. And this one is top and bottom and down the back. My lines are so crooked. I gotta get ready to go to my mom's. Try to go in the afternoon so I can do a video in the morning, but I may not get it uploaded the same day. That's why things may be a little scattered in my videos. Just put those lids on because I let them dry out so much wasted. And I just cleaned this one. Alrighty guys, so obviously you can put notches here to slide, you know, your journal cards in. You could put smaller cards, a couple of them, different angles. Your larger cards fit. Yes, that's good. I was thinking they were going to go back too far. I'm just using these as examples. So then you can decorate them up any way you want. And you don't have to use book page. You could use a different design. You could use digitals. You could use all book pages, different colors. Yeah. I mean, I think it'll make a nice little center page. So that's it. I've got 2 center pages. One here. And I'm not sure I like that. I don't know. I'm getting tired of the color. Some papers, it actually is too, I don't know, brown or orange or something. And look at this. It doesn't even have, you know, maybe I have too much on there. I don't know. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to try to do some other center pages that, to me, the center page of your signature is your main event. And even though this is so simple, it looks like, you know, you've worked really hard to work on this one rather than just put in a pocket. All right, way over time. Okay, guys, sorry, watch me in two sections. Okay, thanks for watching. Have a great day.